Good morning and hello, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review for Tuesday the 30th of August 2022. We had a race of interest yesterday. I'll just grab this. Basically it was Chepstow Flat 406. Race of interest. We didn't bet it, but we did the analysis for it. We went through that in yesterday's video. We were going to use number 1 Felicia Beach as the anchor horse, and we could get about evens on that at the time. That actually won at 4-9, and this FTO first time outer Momea number 3, we could have got about 14-16 to 1 on that, and it came second at 9-1, and the other two third and fourth. So the analysis wasn't bad. We'd have ended up basically getting our money back with the chance of scoring relatively big on the FTO, but we didn't like it because of this Shalora number 4 was slightly worrying us, and so we gave it a miss anyway. So probably right to do that because we wouldn't have made anything anyway. We just got our money back. Right, so to get on with today's racing then. So for what is it, Tuesday the 30th, we've got no filter 1, which is our structure filter, no ratio filter, but we do have an alternate. We're at Carlisle on the flat on the 440. It's the first race. It's a handicap nursery qualifier, and it's a class 6 2-year-old, not 65 furlong, good to firm. Now, what do we know about Carlisle? At 5, it's modelled 95, which is pretty slow. You've got Lingfield at 100. Southall, Dundalk and Newcastle at 99, Kempton and Wolverhampton at 97, and Chelmsford at 96. So Chelmsford's the closest on the all-weather at 5, but it's still quicker than Carlisle. I mean, they call the Carlisle course, it's got an elbow, so it's basically a bent 5 furlong. So they start and they run around a slight elbow or bend, and it's uphill, and it really knocks the stuffing out of them. You need a combination of a gutsy speed horse with stamina. Right, so let's have a look at this. There were 8 in it. We've had a non-runner of number 7, so we've got rid of that already. The first 3, numbers 1, 2, 3, and also this number 6, are not suited to the they're not suited to this Carlisle situation, so we can get rid of those. So we can get rid of 6, 1, 2 and 3. Right, that leaves us with number 4, How You Doing, number 5, Mystical Dreams, and number 8, Magill. Right, let's have a look at right, Mystical Dreams then, number 5. We'll start with that one, and that's what's that been up to? Well, Mystical Dreams has had 3 runs. Newcastle 5 furlongs, novice stakes, model 99. So that was quick, very quick, and it dwelt and was pulling and really showed up, and then basically faded, which is fair enough. And that was won by a 93. So it was a very decent race. It then went to Beverley, which is far more suited to Carlisle. Model 94. Remember, this is 95, so Beverley arguably is even tougher, slightly slower, and it was a decent pace, and ran and then faded. So fair enough. And then the third run to get its handicap mark, Wolverhampton 6, quicker, model 93. Sorry, not quicker, model 93. So that's in line as well. So and that was about a 75 race, so it's reasonably. So its speed, it was won by Rock Girl, that race, which is a speed 6 furlong horse, and that horse really basically just made all. And our horse, Mystical Dreams, tried to stay with it and faded sort of about a furlong out. So arguably it's a 5 furlong horse, and it's pretty decent. So that's Mystical Dreams, and Mystical Dreams is our sort of middle horse in terms of likelihood. Now, number 4 then, How You Doing? That's basically had a couple of runs at Beverley, which is a good match. 13th to the 4th, 5 furlongs, and that was a very decent race, rated 99, and that was when it was FTO, and it was a very strong run. So if you watch that very first race of where is it, How You Doing, you'll get an idea of what the horse is capable of at Carlisle. And then it went out Beverley again on the 2nd of the 5th, and that was a pretty reasonable race. That was an 88, so it was better than the rest of them. And then the last race at Southall, 20th of the 7th, South Wales, Southall, 5 furlongs, model 99, very quick. It's a straight 5 furlong course, but it showed tremendous speed, that horse, and to show tremendous speed on one of the fastest 5 furlong tracks means it's got an engine in it, that horse. So How You Doing is our main preference, and that just leaves this Magill. The Magill's a little bit awkward. Magill's 11th of the 8th Beverley, handicap 5 furlong, and that was a fairly decent run, but it is arguably below this level, but it nevertheless it has potential, and Magill is pretty decent odds. So we're gonna just go in just lightly on that one. So we haven't actually put the money down yet because the over round's too high and they're messing about on the exchanges at the moment. But the way we're going to do it is we're going to go £2 per £8 unit on How You Doing, 150 on Mystical Dreams, and £1 on this Magill. So you've got 2, 350, 450. So you're going to end up with £4.50 per £8 unit. So in our case that's going to be £450, and if you're just starting out then you're going to be putting £4.50 on per £8, and that's going to give us exposure of just over half a unit, because a unit is £8, so 450 is just over half a unit. So we're gonna just let the market settle down, and then we're going to stick the bulk of it on these two, How You Doing in Mystical Dreams, with slight preference for How You Doing, and we're just going to stick this £1 per £8 units on Magill. So that's the way it shapes up for us, really. Numbers 1, 2, 3 and 6 are not suited to conditions. Bear in mind this is a qualifier, and that often you get a decent horse in qualifiers because they tend to use them to go on to other things, and as the name suggests, it qualifies them for certain benefits in future races. So anyway, that's where we are. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. We'll review this tomorrow and hopefully we'll get a result today. So goodbye.